Hello friends, you're welcome to Joe King Maths class. So today in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to construct a quadratic equation when the roots of the equation are given. We have construct a quadratic equation whose roots are a, 5 and minus 8, minus 1 over 3 and minus 2 over 3, minus 2 over 5 twice. So I'll teach you how to construct this quadratic equation. All you need to do, watch this video to the very end so you can understand every step. All right. So for the first question, the question A, we can have the unknown variable, our x or y or any letter. All right. Let's use the value of y. We can say let our variable be y. So we can say y is equal to 5 or y is equal to minus 8. All right, because we're given the roots of the equation as 5 and minus 8. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, this positive 5 is going to cross over to this side to meet y. So we're going to have y minus 5, all right, equal to 0, or y minus 8 crosses over to this side becomes plus 8, and that's equal to 0. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, we'll group y minus 5 in brackets, put y minus 5 in bracket, and y plus 8 in bracket. All right, is equal to 0. And the reason for doing that is because the both values, y minus 5 and y plus 8, are both equal to 0. So we can put the both of them in bracket and say these and these are all equal to 0. So the next thing we're going to do is to expand this. So we'll use what is in this bracket to multiply everything in this bracket. All right, so I'm going to say y in bracket of y plus 8. All right, then minus 5, also multiplying y plus 8. All right, and that's equal to 0. So I'm going to say y times y will give me y squared. Y times 8, I'll have 8y. Minus 5 times y, I'll have minus 5y. And minus 5 times 8, I have minus 40. And that's equal to 0. So the next thing we're going to do is to collect like terms. Those that need to be added, we'll add them together. Those we need to subtract, we subtract. So we'll have y squared. All right, I'll bring down my y squared. So plus 8y minus 5y, that will give me plus 3y. All right, then minus 40. Okay, and that's equal to 0. So that's the answer for the question A. So our answer is y squared plus 3y minus 40 equal to 0. This is now our quadratic equation. So for the next question, all right, so we're going to do the same thing. We can pick our unknown variable as x for the second question. All right, so for the second question, we can have let our unknown variable be x. So we can say the value of x is equal to minus 1 over 3, or x is equal to minus 2 over 3. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, we'll carry minus 1 over 3 to this side, becomes x plus 1 over 3. And we'll now say equal to 0, or minus 2 over 3 will cross over to this side, we'll have x plus 2 over 3 is equal to 0. So the next thing we're going to do now, since the both equations, this and these, are equal to 0, so we can combine them. We can put this in bracket, x plus 1 over 3 in bracket, and x plus 2 over 3 also in bracket, and the both are equal to 0. So we can now use what is in this bracket to multiply this. So I'll bring down my x, bracket x plus 2 over 3. I'll close my bracket, then plus 1 over 3, open bracket, x plus 2 over 3. And that's equal to 0. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is to now clear the brackets. So x times x will give me x squared. All right, x times plus 2 over 3, I'll have plus 2 over 3x. Then plus 1 over 3 times x, I have plus 1 over 3 x, then plus 1 over 3 times plus 2 over 3. 1 times 1, we have 1 times 2 rather, we have 2. All right. Then 3 times 3, we have 9. And that's equal to 0. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is to ask myself, what is the LCM of 3, 3, and 9? And the reason for doing that is I want to simplify this fraction so I can make it a linear equation. That is an equation or a quadratic equation without a fraction. So the LCM of 3 and 9 is 9. So I'll multiply through by 9. Multiply this by 9, multiply this by 9, this by 9, this by 9, and 0 times 9. All right, so 9 times x squared, I'll have 9x squared. Okay, then plus 2 over 3 x multiplied by 9, then plus 1 over 3 x multiplied by 9, then plus 2 over 9 multiplied by 9. And of course, 0 times 9 is still 0. So I'll bring down my 9x squared plus 3 goes into itself once, 3 goes into 9 3 times. So I'm left with 3 times 2x, I have 6x. All right, plus 3 into itself once, into 9 3 times. 3 times x, I have 3x. Then I'll have 9 cancels 9, I'm left with 2. So I'll bring down my plus 2 equal to 0. So the whole thing now has been simplified. All right. So I have 9x squared plus 6x plus 3x. Since I have 6x plus 3x, I can add them together. So I'll bring down my 9x squared. All right. Then 6x plus 3x will give me 9x. Then plus 2 is equal to 0. So this quadratic equation is 9x squared plus 9x plus 2 equal to 0.